It's slightly out of focus. It's so annoying. Like, that's more annoying than
It seems focused.
We're bleaching my hair today, and I bought everything that Brad Mondo suggested. Some bowls, brushes, and I got like, you know, good stuff. Some good bleach that he suggested. This is Guy Tang's My Identity line. Been watching these videos for the past 3 weeks in preparation for this, so it's at-home bleaching.
Okay, so before we go into the video, I just wanted to give a little background on my hair and how it has come to be. Last spring, I studied abroad in Morocco, and it was the first time I ever bleached or dyed my hair. It was honestly a disaster, and I had to go back twice. I just wouldn't recommend dyeing your hair in a place where it was a little difficult to translate what you want. And then I came home and got this darker blue, but it wasn't what I wanted. I wasn't prepared to spend the money on bleach, so this is what we ended up with. And then it faded to green, and honestly kind of cool. But I moved to New York City, and my sister was like, you should get your hair pink, so I did. And this is when I walked in, and literally the hair colors knew exactly what I wanted. Oh, and it was pricey, but after 2 failed attempts, I was ready to get what I asked for, and I loved the outcome. And you can tell it was high quality. But then I kept meaning to touch it up after it faded, but because of college and procrastination, I never did until my attempt now, and because of quarantine. So let's get back to the video.
Yeah, how do you know?
Oh, oops. It's fine. There's already a piece of hair stuck on this. 40. Oh, 52. Okay, that's enough.
It's fine, just do 52 of the other thing.
Yeah. And this is like in a huge tub. Oh. Oh, it comes in a scooper. Okay, guys. I've never bleached my own hair before. Oh, we have with box bleach.
Like I mentioned before, we used Guy Tang's My Identity line with his Big 9 cream lightener, Magnum 8 powder, and 200 grams of the 30 volume developer.
Okay. Well, that bottle's almost empty, so this has got to work. And then we're gonna mix
Careful,
it.
it's high.
We tried to make sure that the powder blended well with the cream, and then Molly started to apply the bleach from the back of my head to the front.
Camera for YouTube. These mark
That's an inch away, right? That might be more than that's more than an inch.
Okay, that's fine. More than an inch is fine. And we're not getting the blonde.
Yes, I got that much. Except they kind of overlap, so I have to get some of the blonde.
Okay, some.
You see that, right?
Does it look good?
We all see it. Yeah, it looks great. Oh, Michelle didn't blink for like 30 seconds there. She looks dead. Kind of scary. Oh, never mind.
Should I smile the whole time?
You're moving too much and the foil's falling down.
Uh-oh. The foils are falling down.
Welcome to Life Lessons with Michelle.
So if I could give anyone advice, it's to bleach your hair at home. Just go for it. You know, even if all your hair falls off, you're gonna look great. I've always wondered what I would look like with the bald head.
End of Life Lessons with Michelle.
Well, you gotta work faster. Brush like this.
You told me to coat it. Whoa. So much movement. We have been very relaxed this
I
whole
can
time.
feel it falling.
Oh. What do we want?
Just, you know, a few shots of her doing my hair from this upper angle.
That's really coated. Nice.
Thank you.
Oh, we need more foil, Michelle.
We need a ring light.
Yeah, I know what a ring light is.
So what are we doing today? Hairstylist Molly.
Well, I'm just making sure I get all the back pieces first, because the fronts, you just know I already.
Why?
The fronts, I don't want to make too bright,
Okay.
and it's just easiest to go back to front so you can keep track of, like, it doesn't get in your way, the front pieces,
Mhm.
for when you're doing the back. And you don't want to take too big of pieces because then it spreads out too much and you want to be able to get it all in the tin foil. But you also want to go too small because then we'll just be here forever.
Why'd you buy so many different brushes?
It came in a pack. For $10. Of course
Oh, it's actually
lower.
Guys, it's lower.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, when did I use so much?
Alright,
So-
I'll come up.
Alright, how do I do this? Do I
So-
start at the bottom or do I start at the top?
So should I show
I
you
missed
Brad
started.
Mondo's video? You started.
Your life.
Now we're doing the roots.
That's what it takes.
You know how tiring this is? This camera.
What are you doing?
This camera's way heavier than that brush you're using.
What are you guys thinking? Should we?
We lost
Is
the
this
thing.
getting
She
there?
moved.
Is this a success?
I think we have to wait until we do the toner. I think we know it's a half success.
Oh, what have we done
That's how
here?
we run out of.
Well, we're almost done anyways.
It's looking pretty good.
This
I
is
think.
the darkest spot.
And then we're gonna tone it.
Video.
Okay, so I just washed the bleach out, and this is the result. It's a little orange, but we think it's because I did box bleach like a month ago with Molly. So, so that's why you can see like my roots are processed really well, and then here's a little orange, but it's okay. I mean, I can't do anything about it because we already made the toner. So I'm just gonna put it in my hair, and I mixed the demi-permanent toner by My Identity. This is in rose gold. I think it's 7RG with 6 volume developer. So yeah, mix that. It's not enough, so I have another one. So I'm just gonna put that on and hope this will help. It's not toner, it's adding demi-permanent color.
This week we are doing 50 seconds on, 10 seconds.
So I just started going at it, and I knew I really wanted to coat my hair in this product, but I wasn't sectioning, and I just didn't really know how to section. I'd never colored hair before, so I didn't have that muscle, I guess, for hair coloring and understanding that. Maybe if it was on another head of hair, I would have been better at it, but yeah, pretty subpar. Also, my logic for starting, at the roots was that it would be darker, but I don't think that worked because my hair is just so two-toned, and it definitely should have had a second color to go over that orange. Also should have toned the orange, but I didn't think of that because, as you can see throughout the whole video, I basically kept calling this color toner because in my head I was mixing Guy Tang's like express toners with the product that I had bought, but that is not the case. And also I just thought I could get it light enough, but that's also not the case. So you can see that, there were just a lot of things that went wrong. But like I said before, at the end of the day, it is just hair, and I still really like, the outcome. And I do really like this purple. It's not, it's like, it is rose gold, but then later I did more research and I realized that his rose gold is pretty much a purple, and it's meant for medium blonde hair, which my ends are just so light. They're like white blonde, and my roots are medium blonde, so it worked more on my roots than my ends. But yeah, he used like this pink booster, which I didn't want to spend the money on and buy. But then I also realized later that if you go on his website, his like, you know, one bottle of dye is like $6-7. So it's not bad, even though I did use an entire bottle in this formula. But it's not as bad as I thought. And then you can see my mom came to the rescue, and she was much better at sectioning. So she basically was able to coat my whole head. And this is me just really happy about the sunset. It was so gorgeous this day.
It's gonna be the color. My hair is gonna be the color of the sky. It's gonna be the color of the sky. And where did you go to school?
For University of Central Florida School for Fashion.
This is cosmetology. Nobody cares about your fashion degree, Molly.
It was cosmetology and
Okay, so I forgot. No, honestly, I didn't have the energy to record an outro with what happened to my hair. But if Brad Mondo ever sees this, it'll be a big yikes. So this is what happened to my hair. When I first washed it out, it was super light lilac at the ends, and the roots were more rose gold. But it honestly dried pretty quickly, so that's a good sign. You can see here how splotchy it is, and how the more orange parts turn rose gold and the more white blonde turn purple. And it's not blended well because I only used one shade. But also my ends are porous, so you can see after a few weeks that the ends are completely washed out. They look so light because they've lost all the color. And yeah, basically my hair is pretty much like this really light blonde now. And that's the end. Hope you've enjoyed watching. I'll probably color my hair again soon, so stay tuned for that and subscribe. Woo!
I used to think I was leaves, but I'm bark, and